to thank the subcommittee for hearing two bills today on issues of incredible importance to New Mexico. And I want to thank Senator Udall for his leadership and partnership on these two bills. First, the Chaco Culture Heritage Area Protection Act would protect the area immediately surrounding the Chaco Culture National Historic Park from federal development of oil and natural gas. This landscape is sacred to tribes across the Southwest, and tribal leaders are united in their opposition to new development within 10 miles of the park. And New Mexico's governor, state land commissioner, and the entire congressional delegation agree that this is the wrong place for oil and gas production. As development in the San Juan Basin moves further and further south, the air pollution, dust, and light pollution at the sacred sites inside the park will only increase. And fragile historical and cultural sites outside of the park boundaries are directly threatened by new wells drilled without the benefit of a cultural resource survey based on the traditional knowledge of Pueblo and Navajo experts. We cannot rush into development in a place this culturally important and this complex. Preventing development in the immediate surroundings of the park will protect irreplaceable cultural sites and ensure that the greater Chaco landscape remains intact. Mr. Ned, in your testimony, you state that it would be premature for the Department of the Interior to take a position on permanent protection for this area before you complete the planning process. If that's the case, I also hope that the BLM takes the same approach to development decisions that would have a permanent impact on this landscape. If protection is premature at this time, then surely development is also premature. I hope that the BLM's plan will give this landscape's irreplaceable cultural resources the protection that they truly deserve. Secondly, the Buffalo Tract Protection Act would withdraw 4 small parcels of BLM land just north of Albuquerque from mineral development. This area is already home to 3 gravel mines, which have negatively impacted the air and water quality of the area. These BLM parcels act as a critical connection for wildlife moving between the Sandia Mountains to the south and the Sangre de Cristo Mountains to the north. These parcels also provide invaluable recreational open space in a growing area. The 2 neighboring pueblos, the county, the nearest town, neighborhood associations, and local residents all agree that these parcels are not the right place for yet another gravel mine. As demonstrated by the BLM's testimony today, they are determined to sell the gravel resource here over the objection of local stakeholders. A legislative withdrawal will permanently protect the wildlife habitat and recreation resources for this community. Thank you again to the subcommittee, and I yield back the remainder of my time. Mr. Chair.